It's one of those questions that feels both scientific and deeply personal. Do smarter people, those with high IQs or brilliant minds, actually age faster, mentally? At first glance it sounds plausible. If you start higher, maybe you fall harder. But is that really how intelligence and aging work? The short answer? Not exactly. The connection between intelligence and mental aging is way more complex than it seems. Let's break it down. There's a long-standing myth about the brilliant burnout, the genius who burns bright early, only to fade fast. Think child prodigies who disappear from the spotlight, or legendary inventors battling inner turmoil as they age, But these stories often mix in things like mental illness, stress, and isolation, not the normal path of cognitive aging. Take Albert Einstein. After he died, his brain was preserved and studied. Researchers were hoping for clues. Was his brain aging differently? They found a few anatomical quirks, but no clear signs of slowed or accelerated decline. What that fascination really shows is how much we equate intelligence with legacy and fear. What happens when the lights dim? To understand this better, we need to talk about two kinds of intelligence. Fluid intelligence is your ability to solve new problems, reason quickly, adapt. This tends to peak in your 20s and 30s, then slowly decline. Crystallized intelligence is your built-up knowledge, vocabulary, and life experience. And the good news? That one often gets stronger with age. So while a quick-thinking genius might get a little slower on the uptake, their wisdom bank keeps growing. Here's where it gets interesting. Smarter people often have something called cognitive reserve. That's a kind of mental buffer. Because they've spent a lifetime learning and challenging their brains, they're better able to compensate for age-related changes, at least for a while. Ironically, that can actually hide signs of decline. The brain might be slipping, but they're masking it better, until the symptoms suddenly become too obvious to miss. So what really matters? Lifestyle. Being smart won't protect your brain on its own, but how you live, that's powerful. Consistent sleep fuels memory and mood. Nourishing food with brain-friendly fats and antioxidants helps your neurons fire right. Physical activity keeps blood flowing and supports new brain cell growth. And lifelong learning? That keeps your mental gears turning sharp, even in your 70s, 80s, and beyond. Many high-performing individuals are also curious about supplements, nootropics that support memory or focus. Used thoughtfully, not as a quick fix but as part of a broader wellness plan, they can offer subtle support during mentally demanding times. Think of them as one more tool in your cognitive toolbox, not the toolbox itself. So, do smarter people age mentally faster? Not typically. They tend to hold on to sharpness longer, thanks to better habits, more mental engagement, and deeper reserves. But when decline does come, it might seem more dramatic, not because it's faster, but because it's more noticeable from a higher baseline. The real takeaway? Intelligence can give you a head start, but it's your habits, your choices, and your lifestyle that determine how gracefully your mind ages.